doing a little moto and decided to come to the cemetery to view my grandparents' grave. She actually died a few years ago, but the death date's not on there. But something interesting is in our family, at least on this side, you can see Pollard, definitely English. Stein, we actually have some Jewish relation, which is kind of cool. It's not very common for around here. But this is a cemetery in Newport, Indiana. And this place is really, it's not really spooky, it's so much as it is just kind of bland. But there is one famous grave here. It's actually far off over there. It's the wife of a Revolutionary general, but she had remarried, so unless the plaque was there telling you who she was, you wouldn't have known it. This cemetery has a lot of my family, at least on my mom's side, relation. Not too many fresh graves, I think maybe 2. I'm not sure how far this one dates back, but we're looking at it from the back side. This is the fairly new one. We got a mausoleum over here. You guys like to see mausoleums. It goes a pretty good long ways. For whatever reason, the vultures are out today. Must be some roadkill nearby or something. But yeah, you see it in the distance there, Newport Cemetery. I think it'd be a good location for a spooky movie. So, here's some here. Darroch, but we see we have the, there must have been a medical family. You see here was a Mason. I don't know what that symbol is. To me, it looks like a pentagram, like something satanic, but I don't want to say that. That may not be it at all. Like any cemetery, you have your war veterans buried out here. But a couple of these graves have been updated, and they actually have the pictures of the people. Eddie Parker. And then, of course, this style here. I'm not sure if the casket is directly under the lid. Maybe somebody could let me know. That one's a new grave. We won't actually go bother that. There might be still some family around. Boone, Ashby, Julick. I don't really know anybody named Julick. Here's some people who couldn't actually afford a gravestone, so the county gave them one, or the cemetery, I'm not sure which. That's a scene out of Pet Cemetery, isn't it? But no, like I said, this is a cemetery that has a neutral vibe. You can come here at night and you'll be fine. Tosser. I believe that's granite, I'm not sure there. Walter Mood. Crook, I don't know. Maybe that's German. Chips. World War I. Audrey E. Foltz, private. Kind of seems like a female name, but I don't know. Old names can be strange like this. I believe that's a cedar tree there. Yeah, I mean, these definitely stand out, you know, 50s and before. John T. O'Neill. I got a branch in my eye. Okay. Martha Henderson O'Neill. So I don't know if that's her maiden name or the other one. And we have a tree that ate somebody. You actually see a lot of these trees that like to eat people. That's a joke. Walker Nickel. Bolt. Dick. I guess in the time this particular gentleman was born, he had a different stigma on the name Dick. I always wondered though, like after the rapture of the church happens, people obviously come out to the cemeteries because the graves will be open. I wonder if all these will be overturned, or it'll be so perfect you'll never even know that they've left their graves. I was needing this exercise, getting a little walk. We'll head over and down to the old section here. Oh, this is something interesting. These are, I believe these are cast iron graves. Grave stones, grave markers. Born Scituate County, Ohio, came to Vermilion, Indiana when he's 7 years old with his parents, Mary Patrick, August. Oh, that's, I read that wrong. 1852, resided in Vermilion County until death. Oh, camera is tilted. These videos ain't perfect because these are real world videos. This is the way it actually is. Stella, daughter of William and Ellen Robbins, born 1887, died August 6, 1891, aged 8 years. Weep not for her, for she is not dead, just sleepeth. Yeah, now we're kind of getting into the forgotten people. There's probably relation around, but you know, it's been so long that they probably don't even know they're related. John Butler, born 1813, died 1894. Little marble stone here. You'd be hard pressed to make that one out. Mannion. Something dead nearby. I smell something dead in the cemetery, like a deer or something. It smells pretty good and dead though, whatever it is. I'm sure the people in here enjoyed that. Making myself look like an idiot. Oh, I smell something dead in the cemetery. I wonder what it could be. That's got a cool design, huh? Yeah. Some roadkill. Alfred Hopkins. I don't know, something kind of neat about this guy's gravestone. Then these are your classic, you know, old ones. But, Thomas. Looks like we got some real fresh ones down in the, those are too new, we won't bother those. Well, this looks like the original part. The majority of these people, they might have been like Quaker or something where they didn't believe in the big gravestones, but a lot of them are pretty small. Anderson. Oh, this one, mothers hold their children's hands for a short while, but their hearts forever. John Anderson died 2018. James E. Anderson. Oh, he liked motorcycles too. Cool, man. Maybe if you're still hanging around, you can go get a look at mine. James E. Anderson. April 30th, 1958 to September 5th, 1992. That's his picture. I wonder if he died in a motorcycle accident. I'm never as far as your closest memory. Think of me and I'll be there. Nanny. Marilyn Stingley, 1956-2016. Nanny. I'm always afraid when I'm exploring cemeteries and stuff, since I'm kind of getting older now and people are all going their separate ways. I'll run into somebody I actually knew personally. These here are more graves that cemetery provided. People couldn't afford a stone. On Walnut Street of the cemetery. Yeah, they're marking, I don't know if you can see it, but they're marking out new plots. Richard Martha Zumwalt, definitely a European. So Richard Dick and Martha Marty Zumwalt. Picture him there. This guy, oh, hey, you like motorbikes too, man? What kind of dude? Yeah, Norris, Chad A. Korosek Johnson, be not afraid, only believe. Mark chapter 15, verse 36. Yeah, that's the cool thing, man. Everybody in the cemetery is alive somewhere, just not here. They may be here, but who'd want to hang out in the cemetery? Our son Brett, Donald. A few fresher ones. Oh dang, that was a young kid. DJ Baird. We'll love him forever. Look like a pretty happy kid in the photo. There's a... Oh yeah. Our little lamb. Donald Ray Baird Jr. October 26, 1993, February 8th, 1999. Wonder what happened. Satellite dish put up here. It's pretty clear to see that they intended this to be like a bird feeder. No, not bird feeder, bird bath. Head. That's a new one. This one's starting to leak air, but everything in there is dried out by now. Yeah, somebody explained to me the Masonic meaning of this, and obviously you know the Grand Mason one, whatever. Wilson, Randy A. Got a death photo now. Yeah, it does. Dude had a pretty killer handlebar mustache. W. Collins. It took me a long time to come back to the cemetery. Well, there's some wild ferns growing on the ground. Last time I was actually here, buried my grandma's casket. Not a fun time. She could be a very toxic person to live with, but she realized that a little too later in life, wasn't too much time to make up for it. It's 3 identicals. Well, hey, looks like something might get put on mine one day. For sale, I love you, Dad. Paul Ainsworth. Dad down a cat on there. A farm and farm field. Cool. I think I might have found it. This is my family, Pollard. Let's see. Yep. My grandpa's brother, Morris, and Donna. I never actually knew Morris, who died shortly after I was born, but Morris Pollard actually died of throat cancer. He was a real heavy drinker. He drank whiskey, apparently like water, and he smoked a pack a day, and they said his throat on the inside turned black. And what the family said, the doctor took one look at him and said, "Oh, honey, you've waited too late." So he died shortly after that. Orendorf. German, I would assume. Ari Hinkle. Must have been a Christian. My religion is Christian, by the way, so I definitely do have some very distinctive beliefs on what happens in life and death and stuff like that. But if you watch it in my other videos, I do have a haunted house that I live in. So, and the irony of it is, this place is more peaceful than my house. I'm out of breath. Shouldn't smoke so much. Well, I think that's it on this moto adventure. I think the bike's finally cooled down enough now. We can head on out of here.